Hello everyone, in this video we are going to have a lot of different stories and a lot of different news stories. Keep a critical mind as always. I will always try to put all the evidence and proof out there. If there isn't enough, then also you can search for yourself, but I will try to keep all those things out there for you guys. And as always, keep a critical mind and I hope you enjoy. I covered this in a previous video. FalseEyed was called out by a creator of a VTuber concert series thing, Silvi. They were called out. And because supposedly they weren't given the correct attributions in the Twitter portion on the description, etc., then they went out and said, accused False of just doing things for clicks, etc., blah blah blah. So they went on a kind of a tirade. And False, of course, as always, you have to defend yourself. No matter how small it seems, if you let it get out of hand, you're going to have people who are going to start believing what's happening. So this is what he's doing. He basically made a huge video on it. He responded to what Silvi did, said, okay, basically saying you want to have an the spotlight on you. Here's the spotlight. Here's what we did. Here's all the things that we went through. Here's what you did. Here's what you've been saying recently. Here's what you said on your recent stream about what we did. The lies, etc., kind of, covering that, not being aggressive, not being, overly what have you, but they clapped back pretty hard. False clapped back pretty hard. And this person down here put some context. I'll try to shorten it for you. This person stopped watching them. Of course, take this part with a grain of salt. They don't have any actual proof showing this. They don't have any actual video evidence showing this. And of course, as I always say, when there is no evidence showing it, just somebody's word that you don't know, kind of be cautious about it and, look at it with a critical mind. It says, according to this, Silvi often took advantage of those around her friends and viewers, like some notable cases were Lemonleaf, Shondo, which is, Fallen Shadow. They would try to collab with them and gain viewers and association and complain with their fan bases when they didn't like her as much. She'd whine, apparently a whine about collabs. She's not getting as many viewers. Even after friends rated her stream, no one stayed. So she would, supposedly, according to this person, again, this is a rumor portion, they would complain. And with all the complaints, especially the public complaints, they would be distanced from their friends. Like their friends would just kind of not want to deal with that because it ends up hitting them in the crossfires. And it's not fun to send a community that you have into a negative nilly type of situation. What drove this person away, according to them, is how she'd complain and berate her community, say things that she was parasocial towards her viewers, whine that her viewers didn't support her enough, weren't showing up as often, even though she would have 100 to 120 viewers. She would complain about not having enough and numbers dropping. Also complain about having to work a day job, which almost every single VTuber that I know of, unless they're huge, has to work a day job. This is a hobby for the most part, until you make it big, like a Shy Lily or a Numi, or, you're in an organization like Face Connect. Even some of them have side jobs. When you're in a large organization or you've made it big, like Iron Mouse, etc., those, then yes, you can make that your day job. But otherwise, it will be a side gig. She would bait her chat into fawning over her, comforting her. She'd have low self-esteem. There are definitely some narcissistic tendencies mixed in. Low self-esteem is something I suffer with, and I try not to push it out very much. It does creep in sometimes, and I try to control it whenever it does, because no one, when they're watching, wants to deal with someone that has low self-esteem. It just brings you down, and then you want to move on. Also had a habit of getting frustrated towards her fans. They weren't allowed to say and talk about, basically putting too many rules. There was some lewd fan art that she'd allow, but she would bait her viewer on things and then turn around and criticize them. Supposedly, again, rumor. Along with, but not separated from those things, she had a repeated history of lashing out at her audience and friends, telling them about they were worthless and not good enough for her. Again, needs citation for this. Seemed to harbor resentment towards her friends for being bigger and more popular than she is. This seems like a hit piece in and of itself. So I need citation for these things. I'm not going to believe it 100%, but she has shown very, very bad personality traits in the way that she went through this. She could have tried to DM them. She could have tried to go on False's server, try to DM him, try to open a ticket, that type of thing. Maybe she would have been ignored, but it would have been better for her to do this. She did not gain any brownie points in the community for doing this. Gotten worse since I stopped watching her, and this is just what I'm aware of. Holy S, sounds like another VTuber, sociopath. Same as Yatagarasu. Some people just horrible. Apparently, this co-host Lady also had to take a break because they got too much heat. For Silvi, if you know, things have escalated to an FE100 when even a very famous artist decided to comment about it. There is a comment section about this. A bit much. Dish says it's a bit much with this whole thing. Some people just don't like that type of drama, like I said. She got said she didn't get enough coverage. That was the main thing. Yes. Of course, like people are saying, I don't like drama, proceeds to incite drama. Good on Bub for making a legitimate apology. And holy cow, does Silvi seem entitled? Silvi could have easily DM'd and have it a legit issue. And of course, people, I'm done a bit more of explanation. Edit to link my comment to this post. You know, the comments that they have there. But there's no actual proof behind what they said, so I'm not going to take it as gospel, as they say. Of course, people saying here, reporting has led to far, far more blank threats. Again, Binted and Binted, freaking and Binted is always here. Takes no responsibility. Again, you're going to see people being weird. You have context still. See if you have the same after watching how Silvi herself responds to the exchange and situation. Again, in Binted, you know, having people blocked, all this kind of stuff. Of course, they are just doing that, what they always do, trying to get attention. But yeah, think of it with a critical mind. Even looking at False's response, always think it with a critical mind. False is the one I believe a little bit more than what Silvi's saying, because False has not had any issues with credibility in the times that I have heard about him. FalseEyed has talked further with Silvi. I've just giving you guys a refresher. You know, it's going to be on the same video, but Silvi and them had an issue because of, you know, her concert. She felt she wasn't being given enough attention, etc., etc. They talked it out. And let's get it from False specifically. It says, thank you all for the massive amount of support over the past hours, most especially toward our co-hosts, Lady and other ones, and Cody. We have received endless messages and DMs thanking us and wishing us well. In addition, Silvi and myself have been able to speak further and are in agreement on a number of important points. Most importantly, we both fully disavow any and all harassment and threats aimed at VTubers, because Silvi was receiving a lot of them, and there are people like False that were receiving some of them as well. Thank you all for reporting those swiftly if ever seen. As we both work now to settle this privately and move on, please also support and cheer on the wonderful VTubers who took part in VUnity Summer Live. So now she's getting the post that she wanted. She's getting, you know, the attention that she wanted. She had some negativity from there, but she also got some positivity. I did it, you know, about an hour ago when I found out about this. So glad there was a positive resolution. So the maturity on both sides. Glad for peaceful resolution. Wild Spices, thanks for all you do. And I'm glad things were able to resolve. Purple Match struck again. Wholesome edition. Good, a peaceful, wholesome resolution. Nice to get rid of this hiccup. Over here saying, glad to see that this didn't end in a big of a mess. As big as False, I spent a lot of time on this Discord. I definitely agree. A big fan of False. I didn't realize it had spiraled to so much. First I heard about it was when I watched False's video this morning. Silvi's tweets about the same situation. Let's see what she says as well. She says, as a big thank you to all my friends and community members that reached out in support during this time. I've never wanted nor encouraged any form of harassment or threats as a result of this situation, and I am disappointed in and disavow all actions, including those extended to my friends and who participated in VUnity. I have continued discussions with FalseEyed regarding the recent events in DMs, and we both agreed that we will do our best to settle any further disagreements privately going forward, which this should have been done to begin with. It should have been a private deal to begin with. That's the thing that I hate. I am a victim of people making false allegations and people making it in a Google Drive, a Google Doc, putting it out there and not being talked about at all before that stuff came out. Not even trying to fix the issues that they supposedly had with me, all that kind of stuff. I have seen it has led to death threats. It has led to people doxing me. I have been doxed out there. There has been led to death threats, hate raids on my Discord channel. Hate rates on all these different places. It is not fun for the VTubers who are victims of this, who've been victimized by others larger than them. It is not fun for people like False, who are larger than her, but was being victimized by her language as well. It is not fun at all. Lady had to take a bit of a break as well, because she's larger, yes, but a smaller VTuber versus a larger one, a lot of people are going to think the smaller one is the victim, unless the larger one is the one that's victimizing the smaller one. And it can lead to a lot of bad things happening. And I fully disavow that myself. Additionally, I would like to extend my thanks to Lady TVS for continued coverage of the indie VTuber community. And they're agreeing on certain public statements, things like that. And of course, there are going to be people that are going to be, critique was already valid in the first place. I hope everything is better, Silvi. I'll support you always. And nothing can diminish the hard work and effort you put into your concert. Haters going to hate, etc. Cooler heads did prevail. False might have made a mistake by not crediting Silvi, but she way overreacted and made a mountain out of a molehill. That's what I've always said. mountain out of a molehill. Good to see things are all good now. So that has been fixed. Don't go attacking anybody. I mean, I disavow that. You can do whatever the hell you want, but I disavow attacking anybody. I disavow any kind of hate raids, any kind of, doxing, or any kind of, actual hate being sent to any of them. They fixed it. They were adults. They fixed it between each other. Let it sleep. Let it go to sleep now. Let it just sleep. I had no idea myself that the Nijisanji ever did an escape room. They have it available in Japan, I'm guessing. It's a Nijisanji-based escape room. People are saying, I didn't even know this existed until I saw that Suisei clip today. I'm generally asking, where was the advertising for this? Googling that, and I found some advertising on NijiJP official page, PR Times, and Real D Game, probably on Twitter too, but don't have Twitter. Yes, the regular case of F overseas, JP only. Then again, I heard Niji EN and JP viewers barely overlap. Nijisanji and the theme of escaping is what would be funny. Yes, of course. Let's take a look at this. Yes, there is. That looks like freaking Voxes in the background or some crap. I don't know. I try to get this translated for you guys as much as I can. Since this is a graphic and not an actual, just code-wise, it's graphic and not an actual, word that can be translated. I think Google Translate goes for like actual words. These are graphics in there. These are embedded into the image. There's an image. This is a co-produced project, hugely popular VTuber group Nijisanji, centered around tsukino mito, who says she loves real escape games. Solving mysteries using latest VR technology. Live streamers will appear right in front of you, use VR goggles, and work together with the live streamers to solve the mystery. An interdimensional experience. Sometimes you can give instructions through the screen, and sometimes you can jump into the screen and interact directly, offering a whole new experience. So these are the things that they offer there to commemorate the collaborative event, special broadcast archive of 4 live streamers. They are just, talking about what's going on here. Not much to see, just, talking about the whole situation of the 4 streamers that are there. Tsukino Mito. Class President Tsukino Mito been invited to a real escape game hosted by appearing guests. There are swordsman Lisa Hestia and Debidu. Who is, the mascot-looking character. Just as the chairman was about to introduce the 3, the game was taken over by a mysterious creature called the Mysterious Rabbit. That sounds like Bekora or Clara. After being locked up in school by Nazuno Mito, you must use a dimensional transfer device to travel between virtual world and the real world, where the 4 live streamers are working together with them to try to escape. So they have a good creation of it. You check the dates, purchase your tickets, check in the venue. The venue opens up. Check-ins are 20 minutes before everything starts. Work together with them. In step 4, after the game ends, there will be a mysterious explanation that will tell you how to succeed. Spoilers are prohibited, but we welcome you to post your impressions. So you can post impressions, you just can't post spoilers. They have 3,300 yen and up per person. For group, 3,600 yen, that's about $20 at this point, but maybe 25 bucks or so for each one. It's not bad. It's usually escape room stuff. You can get bonuses, real escape convenience set. You can buy those things yourself. They have, all this type of stuff. They are, the first bit was done. The second bit, March 2nd, March 3rd was done. The others are scheduled to be July 27th to October 15th and October 19th to November 26th. So those periods are going to be the ones that are going to happen. If you're even interested in this, just wanted to go over everything because I want to cover everything there. But it's interesting, the escape. They're very on brand now with the escape stuff. A lot of people have escaped Nijisanji. In a bit of a short one we have here. For those who may have missed it, this is the full on with Gurat, 2chan, 4chan, Funny Random, Kursanji subreddits, everything archives. This person is archiving everything. Stonks, etc. They're pulling a big Nijisanji after February. They're pulling a big archiving project, and it is they themselves doing it. They want the people there want them to repost every month or so new people can have the knowledge. Waiting till after the fallout of Kurasanji's shareholders meeting, but a monthly basis sounds good. Nice repository. It is a good repository for everyone who wants to see it. Of course, this is XX Kurosanji Archive XX. You can take a look at it there. You can look it up, search it up on Google Drive. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find it. It's shared with everybody. And you can get notifications for it, all that kind of stuff. So they're doing it. Or you can look at the Sad Cryptographer 518. You could look at them as well. So either way, you'll be able to get all the knowledge that you need if you really want to catch up with everything and don't want to go through every single post of our Kurosanji or 4chan or any of that kind of stuff. So it's a good little repository for everybody. So apparently in the rules, somewhere along the line, you can't karaoke, you can't lip sync, you can't have as much fun on Twitch anymore. It says, here's some examples of type of music content you may not include in Twitch streams or recorded videos, VODs, or clips. Radio station style broadcasts. Recorded music without live visual performance, unless you own the necessary rights. A DJ set, playing and or mixing pre-ordered music recordings, unless you are playing the Twitch DJ music catalog as a participant in Twitch DJ program. Those recordings are owned by you, or you have been allowed by the relevant copyright holders to do it. So no copyrighted music, pretty much. Karaoke performances. Singing or performing with a karaoke recording, unless you own the music or have been allowed to relevant copyright holders. It's called fair use, goddammit. Lip sync performance, pantomiming, singing, pretending to sing in music recording. What the heck? I do freaking karaoke all the time. Visual music depiction, lyrics, music notation, cover song performances, performance of a song owned by someone else. Holy crap. So they're really trying to kill any kind of creativity there. Holy crap. Either that or the Recording Music Association of America, the RAA, whatever Industry Association of America, or like other recording associations are getting really rough on them, I guess. That's kind of weird, in my opinion. Common Twitch L has so many lo-fi radios on Twitch. Hopefully they'll survive. Just sit there and blink at your cam. Pretty much that's what you have to do. Don't have lips, bread cat. Exactly, you don't have to have lips. So this is a weird one. It's a big Twitch L, in my opinion. Ishiro Botan and Korone got to go to the US. And part of it was paid by hololive. I'm pretty sure a lot of the perms and stuff to be able to film in certain places. Because if you're going to be filming for any kind of commercial purposes, a lot of times you need certain permissions, especially in casinos and things, because they went to Nevada, I believe, to do their little, their big, actually pretty big, thing here. Of course, originally it was put at the Korone and they were paid full by hololive, but Botan said that they paid for some of the vacations because she wanted to do it for her channel, also generally her own vacation. She said this in the watch along. She invited Korone along because she wanted to go to Evo, and Korone would be the perfect companion for that since they're San Francisco. Their Street Fighter 6 friends, also paid for by Korone. She spent 3 million yen per person for the trip, totaling 6 million yen. She also hired a professional company to shoot and edit the video, so there were likely more expenses. 6 million yen is a lot. It's about 60,000. That's 60,000. It's like $50,000 to $60,000. That's just like divide that by 150, and that's what you get. Get about maybe anywhere from $40,000 to $60,000 to do this. That's a lot of money. Botan trip is essentially going on vacation. Korone to make a vlog on her own, or 4 to 6,000. I think it's 40 to 60. I think it's 40 to 60. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I may be very wrong about this, so please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Botan is essentially going on vacation with Korone and making a vlog for her own channel to get some of that money back, I'm thinking. Of course, Holo pays for the expenses on non-personal projects, but this looks like it's a personal project. Also, Botan's trip, Marine's music videos, those are all they can actually get out of get a zero interest loan from hololive, which is probably what would happen here. And also, they can get hololive's help for any perms that they may need. And of course, we're going to be going over everything here. They had a professional company do this. This is very well done. They're going to several spaces. This is like Venice Beach. Possibly. They went. They went to a restaurant. It was an award-winning restaurant here. Kazan. Oh, I believe this is the restaurant that had a collab with them at some point. I believe so. Kazan Beverly Hills. They had good food. They got permission to film. Hollywood Walk of Fame. The stars. This is well known around the world. This is something that people from around the world, Asia, other places come just for this. So they got to see out the Walk of Fame. The Man's Chinese Theater, where they put their hands in there. A lot of people put their hands in there, and feet as well in some cases. It is the Man's Chinese Theater. Now I think it used to be called Man's Chinese Theater, and I forget what it's called now. It has a different name because it's under different ownership. So yeah, they're in Hollywood, as you can see here, moving around. Oh, they're doing they're probably doing those van tours of all the rich people places.
ライブ、そしてホラープロダクションのファンダムもかなり 大きくなったので
Oh, it's Cover USA. They're talking about Cover USA since they're visiting Los Angeles. That's where they visited first. Because Cover USA, as you remember, a couple months ago, I think it was in March or April, or maybe even May, they opened up their US offices.
そこも含めてもっとアメリカに進出したい。はい。まあカワイセ作られてから今いう風に
This is
頑
their
張りたい
person
と
that's
思います。
in charge of some of the stuff at Cover USA. This is a question and answer. Sales and licensing director. He's a sales and licensing director. So
ありがとうございます。
そうここからラスベガスまで
they're going to Las Vegas now.
あれでもさ最初言ってなかったっけ
Looking at their hotel room.
ありがとうございます
いいの
Oh no, that's not a hotel room. That's like that's their travel location. Oh, nice.
おーいお茶
じゃあ
売ってんだ
しかもでも下にもちゃんと英語書いてる
ほんとおいお
Nice.
茶って書いてある
Ocha.
ねだけど
乗りたい乗りたい
実は
Oh,
なん
this
か
is
今
on their trip to Vegas. They're going through some ghost towns, some places like that. They have this movie western town.
今はね西部劇に出てきそうな古いアメリカの風景
Calico
を楽しめる
House.
観光地として
The Wild West town.
みん
You
なが
know.
乗ったら崩れちゃうとかないこれ
行けそう
いや行け
ところは景色に感
Oh,
動してる
nice.
そうか
So they went to go look at the
じゃあ
overlook
その
of
感
everything.
動を忘れないように
忘れないように
They went to Evo. I think that's at Evo. I think they're at Evo there.
ここからキャミはまだ残ってる
Yeah, I think they went to Vegas for Evo. I
見
think.
たことは対戦だ
Yeah, they went to Evo.
こんな感じなんだボタンだ
はい
めちゃめちゃ並んでっけどこれ
これはね2XKO ロード
2XKO
が今度出るからそれの多分
Ah, they're fighting areas.
一回やった
Guilty Gear, I think it was.
エゴジャパンで
And there they are in Vegas. Another nice little place for them. And yeah, they went to various places, you know. Just wanted to cover that part there. It's very nice that they are able to do that, they were able to even show the inside of them playing. As long as they didn't show, you know, they have certain things they can't do. They can't show the actual employee for privacy reasons. They can just show the table, you know, that type of thing. So I'm glad they were able to do that. Noah Marcelos, who is a Nexas talent over here, mentions that, well, if you go to their page, like I went, it is not, Marcelios is not available. So Noah Marcelios is 404 for whatever reason. As far as I know, they haven't graduated. As far as I know, they haven't, maybe they were terminated. But this is a very weird way of doing things. Most ones, even I think VTA, which is a virtual talent academy from Nijisanji, lets you know when people have been terminated. So they haven't posted anything since June 12th, it looks like. It says, do you believe in ghosts? Let's watch Ghost Adventures on Annie Live. The Lumens account, but there was explanation as to why. Like Lumens left, she graduated, and that's why they got the 404. But in this case, there's nothing. Twitter and TikTok are still up, but there hasn't been anything posted to him since June 26th. Given how sudden this is, could have violated a protocol or breached his contract. Weird, shouldn't they announce this first before deleting those? It's very unprofessional if they just deleted it like that. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt and saying, you know, it may have been an actual coding issue. Maybe they wanted to just remove Lumiora's one, Lumiora Lumen, but they may not have had a person very talented with doing those types of things do it for them, and it ended up getting deleted inappropriately, like incorrectly, inadvertently. So I don't know what's up with this, but it just seems wrong if they did that. They just terminated and just didn't even put out a statement. Seems very unprofessional, if that is the case. A bit of a meme here. It would be funny if there were actual philosopher VTubers. This apparently is a VTuber manga thing going on. Manga about VTubers. It says, thank you all for the compliments, but I'm a man, so I can't return your feelings. It says, a man, that's even better. Isn't femboy just the best? Guys should make the masculine things. For example, another guy. Take the initiative. Wangy wangy. And he's confused. He's like an old school like Confucius philosopher, and he's very confused. People can get very confused by the femboy thing. Absolutely. We have our VTuber showcase for today, which is Hara Soul. And as you know, VTuber showcase is where I give love to lots of VTubers because in my community, I have been given lots of love in return. And I appreciate that. I appreciate the VTuber community and everything that they've done for me. And that is my way of giving back to them. So this is Hara Soul, which is an Egyptian peregrine goddess. Peregrine is being a peregrine falcon. In the sun, goddess of the sun and sky. Rogue energy, sexy GG, war thunder partner, and yes, they have thick thighs and cute face and everything like that. And they have the boob window too. They have all these different things. The things that Twitch seems to hate VTubers for, they have. So let's go and take a look at all of their stuff. Here is their Vtuber side where they kind of, you know, do a little bit of meme culture. They were doing some meme games here, and Class of '09, complete endings, all these things they've been adding on here. They have shorts as well. Let's see what goes on here.
That's it. I spit at you, Vtuber. I spit at you. I spit at you.
She straight up put the whack to it in people. Damn.
And don't catch it in your mouth. God damn it.
And then the chat is degenerate. The chat is always degenerate. Chat reflects the streamer, who knows? But the chat is always degenerate in these things. You gotta love it. The fact that they have all this degeneracy in there, it makes it fun. The chat usually understands that this is all joking. They try not to take it too far, but it's nice to see that they are friendly with their chat in this way. Mortals, after 3 millennia, your goddess is finally taken in the mortal realm, and now ever shining as your midnight sun, Hara Rei's soul descends. Her dynasty of fire and sand begins, and all are now her eternal subjects. So yeah, having fun. You gotta love when people can have fun like this. And of course, thank you so much for being part of this VTuber showcase, Hara Rei's soul. I do hope this helps you in your continued growth and your continued trajectory upward into the sun. Hopefully not burning yourself. But yes, I will continue to give much love to the community, and I hope this does help you grow. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news, or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.